Hi, everybody. So I just want to talk a minute. Discernment seems to be a really common theme lately, right? And self-love and self-acceptance is a big thing for me to get across to everyone. And I got to thinking about this earlier. We need to use discernment in order to teach ourselves to trust our intuition, not just using the discernment to determine, who we should be following and listening to. We also need to use it to trust our inner compass that everyone has, but particularly I'm speaking to empaths because you're the people that pick up on the energy of other people in the room. And a lot of times when you pick up on that energy, um, let's say a family member or a friend comes in the room and tells you a story, tells you about something that has happened to them, and they're not telling you the whole truth. And you can sense that. You can feel that. So then you question them and you ask, okay, but what are you leaving out? Or, but what else happened? And then they deny that, right? They completely deny it. And so then you start questioning your intuition. You start questioning your ability to read their energy. You're questioning your bullshit radar. Okay? And before long, when multiple people start doing that to you, then you're really doubting your own intuitive compass. So I want to help you to discern between when you're really picking that up, that energy signature of that dishonesty, or that something isn't right, or something isn't all the way there, um, and learn to delineate between simply being wrong, okay? Because sometimes emotions get in the way and we do get things wrong, all right? We're all human, we're all going to do that. We also tend to take things personally whenever someone else acts a certain way. And in doing this little simple exercise that I'm getting ready to show you, this is not only going to help teach you discernment and help teach you to trust your own intuition, it's also going to help to teach you um, to not take it personally when people react the way they do. Because, say, that friend or that family member that came in to tell you that story and you knew they weren't telling you the whole truth, but they absolutely deny it, swear up and down, no, you're wrong, they told you everything. And then it turns into this whole big thing. Why would you not trust me? Why would you think that I need to tell you more or whatever? Because they're defensive at that point. And so then you in turn exchange your words and your energy, and it just turns into this big blah, right? So, in learning to trust your own intuition, your own inner compass, and delineate and discern between when you're actually uh, picking up an intuitive energy signature and when you're actually just um, having those knee-jerk reactions and you're wrong, right? So simple way to do this is just a deck of playing cards, okay? Just a plain deck of playing cards. Get rid of the face cards. You don't need them in it to begin with. And then just start guessing. You're literally going to be guessing to begin with. And it's okay if you're wrong because you are just guessing. That's part of the point of this exercise. But the more you try to pick up energetically what card you're picking up next, whether it's red or black, will help you delineate and trust your intuition. Okay? doing this simple card game. And I'm pretty sure that I've shown you this before. Brought up this card game stuff before. The next card will be red. You know, now maybe another, yeah, black one. So you just practice that. Just keep practicing that daily, and you're going to get better and better at it. It's going to help you to hone your gifts and your abilities. And when you're an empath, there are first of all, there's multiple ways to read energy. And so when you're an empath, either you instinctively read energy, you instinctively feel the energy in the room, or you instinctively sense the energy. Okay. Now, the more you hone your energy radar, your energy reading abilities, the more all three of these will become easier to pick up on, and will come into clearer focus for you, for your use and your benefit and the benefit of others as well. Because when you can know your instincts as true intuition and not a knee-jerk reaction emotionally attached to your fears and your inner growth that needs to be done, then you can actually help people when you sense that something is wrong in them, or sense that they didn't tell you the whole story, and then try to compassionately, tenderly figure out what's going on in them, and how can you help. Okay, so practice the cards. Again, guessing is okay. That's what you need to be doing at first. That's what I would expect you to be doing, is simply guessing at what the card is going to be. But it's a way to help you shut off the outer chaos and the inner chaos within you, and just kind of quiet the mind and really trust your intuition. Because again, it's energy. So you're feeling for it, right? You're feeling for the card. Touch it if you need to. Run your fingers around on it. Feel it. Sense it. Hone into it, right? Tune in. And really start trying to energetically pick up on what number is the vibration, or what vibration are you picking up, per the number, per the color, because colors have vibration, numbers have vibration. Everything is vibration. Everything is music, really. Also a common theme lately, music. But use this card technique to practice. Keep practicing. You're going to get better. You'll teach yourself to shut out the chaos. You'll teach yourself to really trust your intuitive navigation tools, which in turn is going to teach you to embrace yourself and love yourself and trust yourself, which is huge, hugely beneficial to you and your soul growth. And then it's also going to teach you to trust your intuitive navigation tools in order to compassionately help other people. Now, granted, some people just lie. Some people are just assholes. Okay, so let's just address that and get that out of the way. Simply put, some people just lie. And they don't want your help. Okay, they don't. So pick up on that too. Listen for that intuition. Sometimes when people lie, they're just lying. They have their own shit and they don't want no help dealing with it. So just let it slide and let them lie, and move away from it. And I mean, easily enough, then you know which people you do and do not want in your circle, in your 6 degrees. But the majority of people lie out of fear and insecurity. So back to those knee-jerk reactions. If they're not telling you the whole truth, it's some type of fear or insecurity within them. So if you can recognize that, and without being triggered and taking it personal, you can reach out to them and reach into them compassionately and draw that out, then you can help them to get over that insecurity or that fear, or deal with that issue, whatever it may be. So I want you to feel like being an empath and picking up on people's energy signatures. It's a gift. It's not a curse. And I know that, excuse me, many of us empathetic souls, we don't like being around crowds. We don't like being around too many people too often because it's just too draining on us, because we don't know how to shut out the chaos and discern. So if you learn how to discern, then you learn how to cope with being in those areas, with those crowds, and with those other energies that are intermingling in a very real scientific quantum entanglement way. And then you're able to not need to be that introvert so much, because being an empath does not mean you're automatically an introvert. Or excuse me, being an introvert does not mean that you're automatically an empath. But being an empath does mean that naturally you are going to want to like draw into your shell and just be in your own energetic space, because you don't know how to handle people, because they're not honest with their feelings, and they're not honest with their words, and they're not honest with themselves. So how can they be honest with you? Okay, so it's a whole big problem. It's a whole big thing that if you as the empath were to learn to trust yourself and use your discernment, then you not only do good for you, but you can do good for them. You can do so much good for so many other people. And then you're naturally not an introvert. You're naturally a healer, like you were meant to be as an empath. Because, again, it's not a curse. It just feels like one, because everyone took away the lessons of what to do with the gifts you have. And so if you don't know how to use those tools, they only harm you instead of helping you. Okay, so learning to be more sympathetic and compassionate to others rather than adversely affected by them is a really beautiful thing for all of us, right? Once we discern our intuitive gifts, then I'm going to reiterate, we can truly learn to be sympathetic, and we can truly learn to be compassionate. You know, we need discernment. We truly do, for all things around us, but also from within. And we need compassion. We need so much more compassion in this world, and you know that. You're ready for it. You want it. You just don't know how to go about getting it, how to achieve it. I think a lot of empaths are hoping that somebody else is going to do it, and that's okay. That's okay, because that is who I am. I am that bold, totally not shy, grab you by your hand, drag you out to the dance floor, make you dance when you're scared and shy, teach you how to love people again and love yourself kind of gal. That's who I am. That's what I'm here for. So stick with me, kid. We're going to go places. But yeah, empathy and sympathy need to go hand in hand. And I want to help you learn to achieve that. So doing this simple card technique, it's really very beneficial, not only for empathy and sympathy, but for love and acceptance of yourself. You are being honest with yourself if you are trusting your intuition. And the more that you learn to be honest with yourself and trust your intuition, the more your higher self and your guides are going to be able to direct you in the proper direction for your highest good, and hone your abilities and learn to use your tools with great skill and mastery, as I have done, to read energy, sense energy, feel energy, and have your bullshit radar on all the time, because it's necessary for discernment. We have to know, I have hiccups, sorry. We have to know who's really bullshitting us, and we also have to be able to have the next thought of why. Why are they bullshitting us? Is it to manipulate us, or is it because of fear and insecurity of their own? And then act accordingly, right? This simple technique is going to teach you to trust your intuitive red flags. It's going to teach you acceptance of yourself and trust of yourself. And then, in turn, all of this beautifulness is going to teach you how to work with other people, which is really necessary. It's really what people like me need you to learn how to do, so that we can be the change in the world that we need to be for everyone, for everything, right? So, with that being said, if you don't already know about our website, Earthsonglovecraft.com, please come and join us. We're having a lot of fun. We offer the members there Zoom room meditation groups for free. Energy work, where we are collectively raising the vibration of the planet and all of the inhabitants on it, and also healing specific areas of need on a routine basis. We do those once a week. We also have live tarot readings that we do in a Zoom room, which are really fun for a small fee. And we just did our very first one last Friday, and it was a blast. We actually ended up being there almost 4 hours because we were having so much fun. So please come check that out. It is a lot of fun, seriously. We offer courses, we offer classes, we offer workshops, free programs. We have personal services for personal tarot readings, personal energy healing, personal metaphysical counseling in intimacy or relationships, or even within the self, guidance and lessons for the self and how to grow spiritually, how to comprehend metaphysical life and walk with both feet in the same world, not one in each, like so many people feel like they have to do. Because we really can put both feet in that metaphysical world and create the world that we want. I mean, that's the whole business about creating a new earth, guys. That's us. We're doing that. We are who we've been waiting for. So we also offer lessons. We also have homeschooling tutorials, how to homeschool, and we are also going to begin offering some homeschool courses for your children and your teenagers soon, and I'm really excited about this. We're going to be doing music therapy workshops where we just dance and sing and be silly, and we're also going to offer art therapy classes. We're going to do those by Zoom as well, so that it can be very personal and interactive and everyone's voice can be heard. That's very important to us, is unity and everyone getting to use their voice. We have a really great forum. We have really beautiful members. The Soul Tribe is every day growing, and I'm so excited and blessed for that. We have an online store on the website where we currently have dream catchers and tarot cards for sale. That I made the dream catchers and Kimberly made the tarot cards. And we also have a Telegram group and a Facebook group. and a Facebook page. Please come and join us. Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. There's going to be lots of free knowledge to help you learn who you are and how to use those tools that God gave you. And spirit, source, whatever you want to call it. Be blessed on this full moon that is still in Aquarius at this time. So it's been really strong energies. It's been very draining for a lot of people, but you can transmute that and flip it and be blessed from it and become abundant from it. Use it to your advantage. Focus your intent on outcomes that you want to see in your life, and react positively to those intentions so that they may come into fruition for you. And yeah, I'll be back soon, either with a short snippet for another how to be you, love you tutorial, or for tarot for the 12 zodiac signs. And also we're doing talk shows. We've been doing talk shows recently, and the next one coming up is Wednesday Wisdom with Kimberly and Kelly. Please check that out. We've got some really exciting new talk shows coming up, where we are going to focus on simply spreading the good news that has happened around the world in the past week. Every week we will do an update on all of the good news to tell people about things that are happening in the world, rather than all of this blasé, chaotic bullshit that all the other news wants to tell you about instead. So we're going to tell happy things. We're going to spread love. And I hope you'll tune in for that too. Okay. I love you guys. Be well, be blessed, and stay strong. And love yourself. I love you. Mwah. Bye.